Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dose of Truth Tarot for the week of November 1st to the 7th. So, Bird's here with us today, just hanging out on my shoulder. I'm going to use the Flow Tarot to see what's going on. We've got new moon November 1st. Friday, November 1st is the new moon. So we've been kind of, let's say, unloading whatever we needed to unload to get to the full moon. And then we're going to go into the waxing moon. So it's a great point in time to look at what maybe the last minute things we want to let go of as the new moon is transforming us. And then we go into the waxing moon and what do we want to add on. Like usually when there's waxing moon, I'll cut my hair so it can thicken. During the waning moon is probably the best time to lose weight. Waxing moon, you might want to gain muscle, gain exercise, gain something that you would like to do. So, like to acquire, that can be financial, even if you do a little blessing for financial blessing. So let's see, what is it that we could focus on that would have the greatest abundant effects over the next, let's do the 1 week instead of doing the entire 2 weeks of the waxing moon till we get to the full moon. All right, so let's look at what can we do financially. So financially, this is 10 of waves. 10 of waves is the maximum you can have when it comes to energy. It's the maximum amount of energy. So if you want to build up your energy, it's going to be a little paradoxical. You might want to get more rest. So that would be increasing. Waxing moon would give you increased rest to increase your energy levels. I love that because this week my energy has gone right down, really, really tired, but, unable to get rest. Those times in life when you're, you need some rest, you need extra rest, you want to sleep in a little bit, maybe, hang out, do nothing, maybe sit in the little amounts of sun that are left to get some vitamin D. That was impossible this week. This week was just super one thing after another, kind of dragging my feet. So, I'm really going to take this advice. Let's come up. So 10 of waves. This would be in traditional tarot, 10 of waves is going to be 10 of wands. That's the fire energy. So it's going to be, when we look at a traditional tarot deck, it's going to tell us that, that we've reached the maximum of, let's say, oppression or exhaustion. And while we go through this week, we can get that rest that we need. And in this case, it's called let it go. So you could just let go. So a great week to increase the letting go. I'm already like dreaming of it, feeling into it. So the next one, let's see. This one here is strength, the quiet power. So this is going to be what we call the major arcanas, and the major arcana being strength. So I feel like this reading is just for me. Like we've gone from 10 of waves where, totally tired, the body depleted of energy. This week we can regain that energy by just letting go of all the things that we need to do, and then our strength will come back. And don't you love that it's called the quiet power? It's not about force. It's not about lifting weights. It's that inner strength that, for some of us during the waxing moon, will replenish that. And for others, it might be just maybe increasing a quieting down of using all the strength. I think both mean the same thing generally. So here we're looking at increasing the amount of, we're looking at the strength that is within, that quiet power, right? You can withstand, let's say, a number of things in one's life. You've got family pressures, financial pressures, work pressures, children, parents. You can have all kinds of stuff that pressure, and that strength within that is the power that helps us deal with things. But we also need to be sure that we don't overuse it. So this is the week to build that up. And let's go try another one and see if there's something else. As I'm going for the third one, Bird is trying to come into the picture here. So here he is, and he's looking for cuddles. Two of waves. So this is two of wands. Traditionally, we see this as dominion. Usually two of wands comes out as being able to balance whatever energy. So notice we've got strength. Strength was a very red card here, and then we have waves. So it has a lot to do with energy this week. We're not looking at money. We're not looking at health. We're not looking at like the physical body, which would be coins. We're not looking at emotions. We're looking at the energy that exists within us, and we really need to not only replenish that during the waxing moon. It could be something that you ask for here, but we also need to make sure that we're using it wisely, let's say. So you could say that maybe last week, up until the 1st of November, I did not use my energy wisely. Okay, maybe not, but who can live perfectly? It will be this week that we can have the wisdom to, moderate, modulate the usage of our energy, just being in that middle road. I feel like we need to take another card. Let's see. Bird, where should I go? You want to go over here? All right. He pointed with his face. This is Four of Snow. Four of Snow is Four of Swords in this deck. It's the mind. So it's called Accept Stillness. I really like the way these cards interpret what's going on. If I look at, it's interesting to say accept stillness, but in this case, it would be also that we're going to naturally need to accept that the mind can come to a balanced place. Traditionally, in most decks, Four of Swords is truce, so makes a lot of sense. It's a place where we can just sort of balance. But being that this deck only deals in water, this is frozen water at this point, it's dealing with the heart energy and acceptance. So it's something you can think about. Am I required to accept stillness? Again, I feel like this reading is for my last week that's just gone by. That all of that energy that I used, it's like just accept that you can sit still and be able to come to a place of activity. You don't need to go into the mind and say, oh, you should be doing that. You didn't do this today. You didn't do the other. It's really, time to, okay, sit back and go, be still. And that acceptance really comes naturally, especially when stillness is so beautiful, right? Stillness is a wonderful place to be. I love that, like Bird sitting here, enjoying the massages from my finger, and he's just so still. If I aggravate him, he'll give me a little bite to let me know that I'm not doing it right, which he just did. I don't know if you noticed that, but he bit into my thumb a little bit. But he's in ecstasy. His eyes are half closed. Yeah, now he's not liking that I'm talking about it. All right, everyone. So let's follow Bird's message. He's just leaning in. You can't really see him very well, but if I bring him up here, maybe you'll see how relaxed, like his body is sitting really heavy on my fingers. His head's coming in. He's only 28 grams, but he's quite heavy right now. His body is leaning in, just enjoying. So let's use that last card in this image of birds to let us know good time to be still and just enjoy that part of life. All right. Love you all. Have a great day and see you next week. Bye.